Welcome to our channel, where we explore the most fascinating and mysterious encounters between UFOs and our planet. Today, we're taking a closer look at a phenomenon that will leave you questioning everything: UFOs entering volcanoes. Our first video takes us to Iceland, where a UFO was captured entering a volcano. Let's take a closer look at the footage and explore what might be happening here. The temperature of lava erupting from a volcano can range from 700 to 1200 degrees Celsius, 1300 to 2200 degrees Fahrenheit. However, temperatures can vary depending on the specific volcano and the depth within the volcano where the measurement is taken. For example, lava flowing from a volcano might be cooler on the surface due to cooling, while deeper within the volcanic vent, temperatures can be higher. The UFO's behavior could be governed by unknown or unconventional physical principles, which might allow it to defy our current understanding of thermodynamics and materials science. These hypothetical explanations are purely speculative and require further investigation. The true nature and capabilities of UFOs remain a mystery, and these ideas are meant to stimulate discussion and exploration. The footage of unknown objects entering and exiting live volcanoes presents a fascinating phenomenon that challenges our current understanding of physics and materials science. The apparent ability of these objects to sustain extreme heat without exhibiting any visible signs of thermal stress or damage is indeed mind-boggling. The object's ability to maneuver and traverse the volcanic environment with apparent ease suggests that they may be operating under principles that defy our conventional understanding of gravity. The lack of visible heat signature or damage on the objects implies that they may possess advanced thermal management capabilities or be composed of materials with extraordinary properties. The object's behavior in extreme environments, such as live volcanoes, challenges our expectations of how objects should react to such conditions. These observations highlight the need for further investigation and analysis to understand the nature and capabilities of these unknown objects. By studying this phenomenon, we may uncover new insights into the underlying physics and potentially reveal new technologies or principles. We're glad you joined us on this journey into the unknown. Subscribe to our channel for the latest updates, in-depth analysis, and fascinating insights into the mysteries that surround us. New content coming soon.